guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. So today I thought I'd do a little video on my makeup products that are like been my go-to this year, or of 2019 I should say. So I'm gonna start off with foundation and then work my way through. Now these are gonna be things that I've reached for the most out of everything. I just thought it'd be a little bit of an interesting video to share with you guys, and also one that I can look back and then compare like how often I go back to a product. So the first thing I'm going to show you is foundations. Now I actually have two that I'm wanting to show you because I've been going between two lately. The first one is actually this one by Maybelline, which is the Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 05 Light Beige. Now this one I've been using since I was about 17, and it's really good because I know that I can put it on and it will literally last me all day. So if I want something that's like full coverage, which it really is full coverage, and yeah, just not have to worry about topping up foundation or anything like that, I'll always go for this one. I actually got this one on today, and I've gone through a few bottles of this glass as well, which I quite like, and I feel like the shade actually goes really well with my skin. It's like one of the few that I find it really difficult to find ones that match perfectly because I'm so fair skinned. It's a little bit difficult, but this one is just, it's a holy grail product in my eyes, and it's £10 from Superdrug I normally get. I'm not sure if you can get it in Boots, but £10 for a foundation that's really good and lasts a long time is a bargain in my eyes. So that's that one. I'm going to show you the other foundation as well that I've been using recently. Now this one is actually from Primark, and it is My Perfect Colour in the shade Ivory. It was £2.50, which is a bargain. Now I was a little bit sceptical at first because I've never really used Primark makeup before. So I was a little bit like, oh, I'm not really sure about putting this on my skin sort of thing. But this one says that it's a medium coverage, semi-matte finish, and it has vitamin E in it. And this one again suits my skin tone really well. And it is right, it does give you a medium coverage, which is good. So it's a little bit lighter than my Maybelline one in the coverage sense of things. The only downside to this foundation is it's transferable, which I mean I feel like you could sort out if you powder down, but I don't really powder down my foundations. I haven't done that in a while, but this one I've been using for when I want just like, I want something, but I don't want something that's not necessarily heavy, but a little bit more hydrating for my skin. This has been my go-to for that. 35ml as well, that's really good. How big is this one? Does that actually say? That's 30ml as well, so yeah, in this one weirdly you get an extra 5ml, which I wouldn't have really thought. But yeah, so I've been going in between the two, and I feel like I would repurchase this again and maybe try some more of their foundations, because I know they have one in a glass bottle that's supposed to be a dupe of the Estee Lauder, I think it is. Yeah, Estee Lauder Double Wear. But I've not actually tried that one, so I might give that a go. But I definitely feel like I will repurchase, especially for £2.50 for a foundation as well. It's pretty decent. Next, I think I'm going to still stick to skin, but I'm going to show you guys my bronzer, which is this one by Revolution. It is in the shade Bronzer Kiss. Now this one's really good because like it doesn't go muddy on your skin. It's quite buildable, so you can either go really light, or if you want to get full on chiseled you can. Now it's a little bit sad really because I were using this the other day and I was filming and I kind of dropped it, and then I attempted to catch it, which would be good considering I did catch it, but because it's like this, it kind of opened, and then when I grabbed it my nail went through here, which is really sad. It's the first time that's ever actually happened to me, so yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But this one's I've had quite, this one I have had for quite a while even. I don't believe I've ever actually hit pan on a bronzer before, which is quite impressive. It comes with this. I've not actually used this before, although I do feel like this might be good for like baking and stuff. I've never tried baking either. So I mean, that's kind of what's going through my head at the minute. The other also great thing about this is the fact that it comes with a little mirror, which is always handy for like if you're staying out or something and you don't want to just take a massive bag with you. Like, I'm quite minimal, so the smallest bag you can get, the better. But yeah, I'd buy this again, although I don't feel like I'd be running out of this one anytime soon. This again is obviously drugstore, with it being by Revolution, which is fab. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is highlighter. Now, this one is only the second highlighter that I've tried. I was a bit slow kind of jumping on the hype of it because I didn't really I wasn't feeling it. And then I tried I think it was MUA one, but it didn't seem to give me like the best payoff. I think I might have to try it with like a damp brush and see how that works. But it's this one, which is by Berry M, and it's Tri Blend Highlighter. Now, I've actually seen this one off of Jordan Lipscomb's recommendations. She put it on and it looked really, really good on her skin, and she was kind of raving about it. And then I thought, well, I need one. I'm gonna go and try it out, and I'm really, really glad that I did actually. It's like this. So you have your really light silvery colour, you have your gold, and then you have kind of like a peachy gold. Now you can like twirl all these together and get like multicolour sort of highlighter, but because I'm really fair skin, I always tend to go for the silvery shade. I just apply it with my finger and then go over it with the brush just to blend it in, but it works really, really well. Like, I feel like it actually gives it makes your skin look a little bit wet, which is great because I don't like, you know, sometimes when you try on a highlighter or you just see highlighters and they just kind of leave like a really harsh line. I really don't like that, where this one doesn't. And I can't remember how much this one was. I think it was like £5 or £6, but I would 100% recommend this one. Like, when this one's out, providing they still have it and they don't discontinue it or whatever, I would definitely be repurchasing 110%. 110%? Yeah, 100%, but you know. And then that is everything that I use for my skin. I don't use blusher, I haven't used it in a while, so that is my base sorted. Now, for my eyes, I've actually been using one palette recently, which is this one. It is in collaboration with Sylph Does Nails, which is now Sylph Does Life, I believe. I think this was the first palette that she actually did with Revolution, and I just really love it. It has 24 ultra professional eyeshadows in it, and now I've got to try and show you this without blinding you. I have showed you it before because I use it all the time, but it's this one. Now, I really, really like it because of the wide shade range, and I quite like the shimmers and stuff, and I like the fact that it has quite a few different ones. Like, it has khaki green and stuff, which I'd never really go for, but because it's there, I feel like I will try it. And like the purple, which is this one here, I would never normally wear a colour that deep, but I've been wearing that quite a lot lately. And the same again with this one. Like, this one's quite pretty, but I feel like this one and this one work so pretty together. I really, really like it, and I think this one was £10, which is really, really good for 24 shades. So I keep coming back to this one just because it has like such a massive colour range, and the fact that the colour payoff is really, really good as well. Like, you need the littlest amount and it just goes a long way, which is brilliant. Still staying on with eyes, I actually have two eye pencils. Eye pencils? Well, one is a pencil. One's a felt tip liner, which is, sorry, I like hair attacking my face, which is this one, which is Super Definition, and it's by Avon. It's actually just a little felt tip, but it works really well, and it's really black as well, which is great because it's hard sometimes finding ones that are like black. But this one's starting to run out, which is a little bit of a shame. So yeah, I would recommend this one. I actually bought this for I think it might be my birthday actually. My mum actually got me this one, which was fab because she got me it just in time and I was running out of my last one, so woo. And now is the pencil that I mentioned when I said about going on to like eyeliners and stuff, which is actually this one, which is by Natural Collection, and it's just a proper true like pencil eyeliner. Now sometimes I will wear this underneath like my waterline, not actually in my waterline, because for some reason that just really cringes me out and I can't do it. Kind of just wear it like there, well I'll say there like higher up sort of thing in my lash line, but it looks really nice. And again, this one, even though it's like it's really black, but it's not like you put it on and it's there, like you can do it lightly if you want to, which I feel like it's really good. And I think this was like £1, £1.50 or something like that. I used to wear quite a lot of Natural Collection stuff. I really liked their lip glosses a few years ago because they used to smell like either a fudge or mint, and they're like two of my favourite things, instant win. Now the last thing that I have for eyes is my mascara, which is this one. It is the Baby Roll Mega Volume by L'Oreal Paris. Now I really like this one purely because of the wands. Now it is spiraled, as you can see, and I feel like it just picks up every single lash and really lengthens them. That sounded really weird, but really adds length, which is great. I mean, my eyelashes are naturally quite long anyway, but this is definitely up there for one of my favourite mascaras. This is also available in a waterproof version, but I always find them incredibly hard to get off, so I never really bother with waterproof mascaras, but I would recommend this one. I know quite a few people has tried it, but yeah, it's up there for me. Now all that's left is lips really. So I've been going in between two products. The first one is this one, which is from the PS range in Primark. It's what I have on today. Now, sorry, I keep getting a really bad tick on my throat. I think I'm getting a cold. But yeah, this one's actually cruelty free, and I'd never actually go for this kind of nudie brown colour. But I tried it in a Not My Style video, and ever since then I've kind of been feeling it. So I've been going in between this one here, which is great, and it comes in a pack of 4, but this one's been like one of my go-tos. And now the other lip product I have is a little bit different for me. It's this one, which is by Essence, and it literally says shine, and it claims that it's a wet look lip gloss, but the colour, I mean, let's just see. Yeah, it's all like sparkly and stuff. Now this one does actually make your lips look really wet. The only thing is the colour doesn't necessarily come out as true as it is on here. It's a lot lighter, but I don't really mind that because I feel like I can put it on top of things as well. But what initially drew me to this was just the packaging. Like, it's sparkly and it just looks so pretty. I couldn't help but pick it up, and I feel like it was £1, I think. There you go, you can kind of see the glitter pigments in it there. But I don't really wear glosses because I used to wear them a few years ago, but then if I had my hair down and I put a gloss on and I'd go out, the wind would just sweep my hair onto my lips, and then like it feels sticky, and I hate things in my hair, like I hate it. But I just thought this was so pretty, and I've been wearing it quite a lot lately, especially with like how cold it's been. My lips tend to get really dry, so in between using lip balm and this, it's kind of been really helping me out as well as looking pretty, so it's a win-win. Now there's two things that I'm going to show you that aren't necessarily makeup based. I'll say not necessarily, they aren't makeup based, but one I do put on underneath my makeup whenever I put makeup on. It's this moisturiser by Simple. It is a hydrating light moisturiser that apparently gives you 12 hours moisturisation. It has no artificial perfume or colour or no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin, no alcohol or anything like that, which is great. And I don't wear primers or anything like that, and I feel like it's always important to have like a base layer before putting like any kind of foundation or anything on. Now I've been using this one for years and it just works really well for one, hydrating my skin, and two, making the makeup stick to it so it lasts much longer, especially with this one, considering this one's a 24-hour stay foundation already. I mean, I've never had my foundation on for 24 hours because it's a little bit gross. But yeah, this and this, just, it is like a dream team. It is a magic happening right there. So yeah, I thought I'd give that one a quick mention. And now I only have one more thing to mention, which is actually a scent, but I've kind of been reaching for it quite a lot. It's actually this body mist by So in the scent Miami Vibes. Now, I'm really hard to please when it comes to scents. Normally my taste can be kind of, well, I say expensive. Normally the perfume I go for is between like £46 to like 70, I think, which is insane. And I mean, it's not something that you can do all the time, and I haven't done it for like the longest time either. But this was like, I think I got it on sale for £1.50, I think £2 max. But like, the bottle has the prettiest detailing on. I mean, look at that, palm trees and just like tropical flowers. And it smells incredible, like it smells so nice. I actually have this on today, and like, it lasts a while as well. Like, I can put this on in the morning and in late afternoon I'll still be smelling it, and because of the size of it as well, it's really easy to pop into my bag. They do offer big, I think it's like 200ml, I think it's like this big. But because I never tried it before, I used to have the So deodorants, but obviously this is a body mist, so it probably smelled different, which it does. I wasn't sure if I'd like it, so I figured if I pick up a little one, if I don't like it, it's no biggie. But I do really like this. And they have quite a they have quite a wide range of scents as well, so I want to kind of test out the other ones, but this one I've kind of been a little bit in love with lately. It's not too strong, and it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like floral but fruity, and it's just really good. So yeah, that's everything that I wanted to show you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new and you'd like to see more from me. It would mean a lot. I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.